we're going to be cooking stuffed chicken breast. I'm starting with onion. Little helpful tip, I've washed the mushrooms with water and I pulled out the stems and I'm using the container they came in. I have a lot of these, I keep them for this purpose, and I fill it with the trash, and then when I'm done, I just throw out the whole container. Bingo, win-win. But anyway, so we'll have onion going in there, mushroom, and it's not out of the bag yet, some broccoli. Onion chopped. So what we're going to do now, we're taking a couple tablespoons of butter. This is unsalted butter. When I cook, I like to use unsalted because I add seasoning to my food. Put it in the pan. That might even be a tablespoon and a half, not a full 2 tablespoons. Anyway, and then I'll chop up, once the onions are cooking and sauteing and getting soft and translucent, I'll be chopping up the mushroom and putting that in, and then of course the broccoli as well. But I do want to point out here, this butter is just pasteurized cream and lactic acid. That's it. No natural flavor, nothing else in it. So find a good quality butter. The best one to use is the Irish butter, but I use that one mainly because I buy the salted one. I use that for other purposes. The butter is melting, which means I can start to put in the onions. Look at that gorgeousness. Onions. They're not sizzling yet, but they will in a moment. So now it's time to add the broccoli. And here I have mainly the broccoli florets. I am giving the stem to the rabbits as a treat. In this goes, and then we just cook these until they're soft, tender. So they'll become green, but they'll look great and they'll be very tasty. And then we season it with some salt and pepper. Here comes the fun part, flattening our chicken. See, I have it between 2 pieces of plastic wrap, right? And I'm going to flatten it using this cast iron pan because I don't have a meat mallet. And then they're all flattened, squashed. You just have to make sure you don't get your own fingers during the process. To the chicken, we're going to go ahead and put on our all-purpose seasoning mix that I make here. Just a little bit on each one because we don't want it to be too salty since you already seasoned with salt and pepper the mushroom and onion and broccoli. Now I'm going to stuff it and then roll it into the breadcrumbs. Portion it out. Now I have to roll it. I can't hold the camera and roll at the same time. Maybe I could try doing it by sticking this on the can so you can kind of see. All right, I'll go from one end to the other. I'm starting at the top end here where you can't see very well. And I'm just going to roll because that's all you can do. It's so flat and so thin. I just roll it up. Voila. See that? Yeah, I really did a number with the, what's that thing called? Cast iron. See, and I'm just going to put breadcrumbs on the outside. And then I'll get the air fryer basket and put it into the air fryer basket. And it's ready to go. They're in the air fryer container. See that? So pretty with their breadcrumbs. So what I did is I sprayed the bottom of the air fryer with coconut oil. Make sure you run under hot water, especially during these cold months, in case it solidifies in there. And then I'll spray the top with some coconut oil, just because this will help to brown it up a bit. It will cook for 15 minutes on this side, then I'll flip it, and then they'll cook for another 10 minutes. Now's the time to check. Look at that, golden brown. So now when the kids come home, all I have to do is reheat it and they'll be ready to go.